It is a truth universally acknowledged, that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. Why? This opening line is one of the most famous in literature, showcasing Austen's satirical style. It mocks societal norms of the time, where wealth and marriage were intertwined, particularly for women's security and status. I declare, after all, there is no enjoyment like reading. How much sooner one tires of anything than of a book. Why, though spoken ironically by Caroline Bingley, a character who doesn't actually enjoy reading, it reflects Austen's genuine love for literature. This quote highlights her belief in the intellectual value and joy of reading. To be fond of dancing was a certain step towards falling in love. Why, dancing in Austen's time was a key social activity, offering opportunities for people to interact and potentially form romantic relationships. This quote humorously hints at the societal conventions that link such interactions with the expectation of marriage. There is no charm equal to tenderness of heart. Why, this reflects Austen's appreciation for emotional intelligence and empathy, particularly in her characters. It suggests that genuine kindness and warmth are more important than social status or appearance. Selfishness must always be forgiven, because there is no hope of a cure. Why? This quote is a wry observation on human nature. Austen often critiqued selfish behavior and the lack of self-awareness in people, and this saying reflects her sharp sense of irony. Nobody minds having what is too good for them. Why? Austen addresses the nature of entitlement and social ambition. It points out the hypocrisy in people who are eager to accept privileges they believe they deserve, even when these might be beyond their actual merit. One half of the world cannot understand the pleasures of the other. Why? This is an insightful reflection on the division between different groups of people, whether it be in class, gender, or even personal preferences. It speaks to the misunderstandings and misjudgments that often arise from a lack of empathy. I may have lost my heart, but not my self-control. Why? In this, Austen praises emotional restraint and personal strength, even in matters of the heart. It reflects her belief that dignity and self-possession are essential virtues, even in love. There is nothing like staying at home for real comfort. Why? Austen, who led a relatively quiet life at home in the countryside, reflects her personal value of domesticity and contentment with one's own space. It's a sentiment that aligns with her novels, where home and family are central themes. I do not want people to be very agreeable, as it saves me the trouble of liking them a great deal. Why? This showcases Austen's wit and practicality. It's a humorous take on social interactions, suggesting that over-friendliness or charm can sometimes create unnecessary obligations or false expectations. The person, be it gentleman or lady, who has not pleasure in a good novel, must be intolerably stupid. Why? Austen was an advocate of the novel as a serious form of art, during a time when novels were often dismissed as frivolous, especially for women. This quote champions the value of reading and the intellectual enrichment it brings.